Nane nyami bwayen nyemfa. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfodo. Yamfa byakuya nyameni. Nabe yamena.
Some American, wami amfa fruit no manimo. Momentum on your grabber, no may ye see much. Yes, see much. Mewo, feet it I found with you. Yes, me at to me and do, baby. Mewo, Gary, you're gonna wanna come. Mogopado. Yamba Pensen yankahu, etim na coming in I am fanka. Yamba gentum, Yamba petro kakrangum no show crowd. Name yeti maja. Yesi majro. Obiaram brana o my yamfa. Obiaram brana o my yamfa. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfa. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfodo. Yemfa byakuya nyameni. Nabe yamena. Nabe yo. Nane nyami. Some American, wami amfa fruit no manimo. Momentum on your grabber, no may ye see much. Yes, see much. Mewo, feet it I found with you. Yes, me at to me and do, baby. Mewo, Gary, you're gonna wanna come. Mogopado. Yamba Pensen yankahu, etim na coming in I am fanka. Yamba gentum, Yamba petro kakrangum no show crowd. Name yeti maja. Yesi majro. Obiaram brana o my yamfa. Obiaram brana o my yamfa. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfa. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfodo. Yemfa byakuya nyameni. Nabe yamena. Nabe yo. Nane nyami bwayen nyemfodo. Yemfa yo.
Ane etie for ahwefo said biako odo eya bibia ebekoyi amayen we ni kwan a ye fa so ama munyina kwa ba bio pa ewo dwumadi a yato ni Pensen mu kan sada bibia munim no ye hia a Ghana ho donti na samre abonondu apa ho mitima adionum e da so ti ha se ebeden ye bobo ensema e so ye my Ghana na o chi etwa mu ntefi samre ya ekosi dumienu enyi wa fide ni free akra na yatena se e de nsema trendy da Ghana fo bebre akoma so bre mu ye mfa mre mu kwaso so ye be defe mu pensen mu ama mahu the AC call enti se onwia bi enti se adwumadie ya me se frɛ no se onye den onfa na fidie no ento www.gobtv.tv ya website so oko tune in aye GOBTV and radio so a obehu yan oko Facebook so aye o live for and I be YouTube kra no bo GOBTV UK a obenya yan enti fisi amre ya akoya me se frewunia bi frewadamfo bi frewdofo bi se na nabrefo an me ne mapamfo ye de yedwumadie no ahyehye so nene no beka se na nsembe na edadwama so emu papa emu so do na de adi atene ewo Ghana na otwetwa mu a atehye ewo ho eye nsem a Minister of Education eye Mr. Napo Dr. Napo ane Dr. Pokumati edebetu dwa eno ne nsem a eden Ghana fo bebre dwene ho pa ebobo ho ti sa adwuma de e betena si ye be dwendwene sa nsensem ho ye mmofra ida achen ane Ministry of Education ya betu dwa se de an omo de nsem bi eye enkra no ade de kyeremu school ba aya friend ya comprehensive sexual education ane se bolika se bi a comprehensive that means that o do musuko ti be bisa se comprehensive sexual education ya minister idi betu dwai ase kra chesan anase nkrofo adwene a omanya fasa antenchemu yi omo wo rights o me da munya sa adwene na na nti behwe ne ahwe nsem a akoso na otwetwa mu yi comprehensive sexual education ebi kra mpo se dia Ghana ban na na do ne na ban person de dia gayism mema ne mema dane mema dane mema person dane o mo ho ma na fe nsem bebre na ebeden ebe hye ye mofra nim ti dwuma de ebehwe ne ahwe se nsem a enenam internet afidie so ewo Ghana nyina no nukura bi wom anase nukura bi nim na mpokura no nsem a for bi da betu ja said Ghana ban jisika be 22 million any other African countries say be den e de sane me beba abese ye mai nukura bi kura wom ti enko ba bia dwumadie ye be fa no baako na den ya kyerkyere mu adefe mu ama bia hu said a de echo na de toso ye be sa aka eye den enre ya na nado omampani edi initiative bi ebetu dwa about say plastics kwen be fa so be manage plastics ama ye my Ghana mu ate na pe yensuo epo na ade ubehu epo na plastic ni nwura bebia na emu ma ti say adwuma di ebehwe na educate na afi abona na ado abaso anase ya hwe kwan a aban no eden fa so a sa ne ma nyina be den ebe boa ama Ghana na fi afa wiase nyina se Ghana fo ye na se ye kro no te se den kra na se wiase nya den anje antum amomo so anye bia de enyina na den ye kwa because Ghana den enso sa ti ebe fa kwan a wiase nyina den fa so se plastics ne efini nwura na de ebe fa so den maintaining na den manage ama bibia den ahwe akọ kama se be nchirima enso be den be abeto se de isusu abeto toye ne ade no because say be the global warming eji hini pa wo wiase nyina ya ahwe ne ensi ho kwan a debi no ye be den ye ma no be boy so bo na afie so ya den ye nunu ye ho pa nti be hwe ne ahwe plastics na do new initiative o da betu dwai say ye ana say nye na afia hwe kwan a ye be fa so a ye be bo wiase nyina ho ban se be ada chen koda no omomo esubo no mbenyini abeto we are say mu de ya de nkeka obia enimu na fe yes 2020 ba enti 2020 ba die na say abibia no ye pekwan bi say be de be compare MPP and NDC ni ahwe who is who na atwi ye mu papa Jerry JJ Rollins the founder of NDC or the betu just said they say the party no e batem didie pa dia oboa party abkasa obidi matem die sen the party na say oboa na so buy ti papa yi nsem o de betu ye e betu we e behwe ni ahwe o say the party of insult NDC o say obia na obetimi omo ti e behwe sam sem o de tu we e no kra na afi asa compare MDC any MPP one kwana no ya the babies were sharp thieves and the babies were there poisonous ayi ti behwe ni ahwe say politics so Ghana say atemdidie na ade na akwan so no ana sesen na afi asa so ahwe say party sensem ya aya sikai check cry na mimi dey twemu na MPP for omo primaries for 2020 elections for their parliamentary candidates na say my betu dwa and say dem ura bi then the cast ototo say the ma party no ama bibia komkan no yan to ama no nti so ura ne say the car duba ko atichi na ade nyina ti e behwe ni ahwe can say monocracy Jerusalem can say monocracy and I say voters buying I say Ghana so ni sika pa say obetimi anya other parliamentary candidate I say bia no na den ti behwe ensem e ba so Ghana your politics mu so ni sika and no so na den leading to corruption so be e be chesi say sika ya imagine that say brand ni sika ne car de ma ye ko be win ya abeden no mfa kwan so nya den enya ne cars back ti behwe ni ahwe the monocracy in Ghana politics ni ahwe atemnide so esewom ti be bisa sansensem nyina ansema papa Jerry de abe to dwai na fe se mebe mu a we dey men kan say ayi enya assurance se mebe mu nko de a the last topic a ye be de femu akeka mu sem na nado betna ayi akonwa nsu yi ye ya konfie miensanie na nkrofo bi akeka mbom decision bi a na say mra bi a o de betu dwa Ghana for den authority aye and be mra du and ti be ye be de be wo boso ni ahwe sa mra yi ne policies ya nanado e de betu dwa controversial say den ma Ghana for den authority aye kasa aye pa ene nsonson so a de ye abedru sa amre enti say na me kan ye no frewunia bi say nana brefo me ne ma pamfo the hottest and latest political talk show then UK and Europe here na then bremo timumi enti anwumunya na na pe me nkoma pamfo so na yemfa dwumadie no en hyehyɛ so the general babia obia medencha kese ema pa na me so watia na echi kakra babia obia enchia ekese na mede ema wo ena Mr. Otafrija mechia pa na Otafrija ehu wache ana yesimo party egu UK na sana nkofo eden de bi omu bisa me so mu hu mu wache te Otafrija ene Isaac Asifi enchia ekese ema mo pa ena nchia PSA edi mu pa so koma the chairman himself MPP UK Redden what put him nya Mr. Banye wo so tell na chikakra tinchia kese pa na eden ya dema baby a wo bia me say program we follow pa anti bibia ni abeden ya get back to you na ya hwe de besi akọ enti ansa na no mumi enti anwum yi
many amena wuzinti yamfa bia kuya no done jumazini na beyo nane nyame wanyam yamfoto
tie for we dey mamu nyina akwa babio pa enti me ko ma pamfo ho na afia mamu nyina akwa aba na afia bibi omo so wo e kan fa dwumadie ho na nchie bi omo bia no omo de atomanim mensa bonkum ha Mr. Onapo ane Onapo aha ne ene mebo Onapo ama Mr. Onapo ono eba ebesi MPP Redden and Berkshire and the UK nyina anemu and Mr. Onapo ono Mr. Kujo ono MPP Redden Berkshire omu nyina organizer to aba say obede obekasa ama omo ene mi send fan so ha and Daddy Sugar and Daddy Sugar dey ono no ba ha no hye no kunu ha ise anu se dia aha ne no onye ja no ho kra no ba we se ode oba e kasama Ghana timamufo no ono so ni party bia enti mama munyamo akwa abapa Onapo akwa abapa ye de nyame ase we second day away then wa studio ye ni so asopa so then wa se umre wa daje obi bia so be then oh ba nam Ghana ni MPP mu donti akwa ababio pa That Sugar say bibi e ko so
about another Roma until I think when we there
and that's so home bia
that's it
yeah so na so bibi abeka che tiefo ne ayifo so anka ni beje anase ene no ya edit ntie nko so direct
tiawa betcha miaka sama busia na machia the chairman ban secretary efe ne team Redden team ni nyina na mako ya chairman ankasa o UK pani nchiasonko command mewie no krakra no na me de ncheka sie ma na kufa oni ba umia mo ho de ni nyansa ni mtieso
ya de nyame asepa se nyame abo mo ban asu samre ya yi amuguso eden eso Ghana mu a omo ebu no according to their own way no na kwanso Sugar so bibi abe cancer che if for timamfo ya na say motivate them on say 2020 ba won crunch say
obo na nado de ba wo me de na madwene ba ya ba ni na wo mitrim say me ba me na me refio nto ka bo muden na me kai ma me fa kwanya we so first of all me chia tie for ne ahwefo ne a mo hwe na also me chia so Mr. Bani ne general ba mo bia ya chia mo na me nka mo ho na dwuma bia mo de bia enko yie na okana na do ne ba wo mi asemi na abesi mitrim ende mate asem de bi pa anti no na me fa kwanya we so na me fanda na do ne ba wo mi a o ma ya de pa
asem de ba
through the National Youth Employment in YEA for an association, no. Oma launch some 4 major initiatives here. Very, very, very good. Under the Youth Employment Agency, no.
I say sad and Inibia, say Nibia.
No, initiative now. Oma, yeah, in Bakukra, more very important, and yeah. Omo Alanche Job Center, Youth Employment Agency Job Center. And then secondly, also no Omo Artisan Directory, maybe advice for people. Omo person who in Kutahudien in manema education and skills, and also regional flagship directory, a regional flagship project. Sorry, and then the one which is very, very, very interesting, a work abroad program.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't. It was never there.
Always been the universities.
Work abroad program. Through the Youth Employment Agency, it wasn't there. Through the university, and our next day maybe but as a body under the YEA, to launch this project initiative is very good. And I think it is in conformity with Nanado or Core Barbados or Compromise say or more about 300 or 400 something nurses like a few months ago. And through this work abroad programming, I think they will use this and then
do you have enough nurses to be making
and they be nurses for most of your and saying private nurses say almost cost or more demonstrations say to me inform me. I think so we have over excess capacity. At the moment the capacity now
hey, you sure small can.
At the moment the facilities now to absorb them it's not there. And then just say per head we have enough. But the facility now you work on now it absorb all the workers we don't have those facilities now. So we have
to explore them.
Yeah, we have.
I think say
what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that the population, about 30 million now. No, maybe we need about 80,000 or 70,000 nurses. But facilities there, what horses say, can only employ about 50 or 60. What am I saying? And to say about 70 cramp now is over excess of about 10,000. What I say? And this yeah.
You are necessary for whom you are Omaduma. But dear, your crew how many and said a bank one form.
Yeah.
Has what kind of this?
No. Private if for the woman. Yeah.
And private phone for that was it. I don't have buying putting in my place. Say they are private phone. I'm empowered to do that.
What check it? Nursing homes in a day, could a nurses I be what? Nothing else. But your crew, your journey, you know what I'm buying.
Yeah.
And it's a buy, cannot buy the fun.
Okay. I think it's
very good. So this initiative, very good. It's the bonfire is Nyamisha Mukin, Intime, which is very good. I think it's a boy youth, especially the graduates now, and they are more unemployed and at least some education. We are not making about information, just about information. So you to hear say, oh, there was an opportunity with her say, and I said be what her say it's very difficult. It's in Ghana no. If you're in Ghana, if you ask him it is whom you know, just because of information. It is a sector be what her say, and I come has say, oh, page juma. What if you want you to call online or call job center? Information about her through that you can get a job. And to say BB say establish her. What must say? Very good. At the coho. Into very good. Into me who you know, monsieur, that is really good. Into Yambo Baomian and Nando or my idea for this initiative.
Your labor office, say Ghana, I don't know, minimum say labor office, you go there. I don't know, they're not in your informal sector.
Yeah.
So what is that labor?
Oh, and I tell you that, but I don't think it has been ineffective in terms of a more collaboration and coordination with other private sectors and the government agencies. I think the National Youth Agency way, because of initiative now, and the facilities now impute into it, using maybe social media and using all this, will make their work more effective. But labor office, I think it's still there.
Yes,
I think it's still there. They are more important about discussion about labor issues, but it's really ineffective. But I hope that they should revive it. But based on this particular initiative we are launching, and then I'm really happy. My idea, yeah.
Okay.
My idea.
I think that Pembrana.
Yeah.
Taking holistic discussion on this one.
No problem.
But for now, I think mommy and call straight to our substantive topics.
Okay.
You move on. The first one, somebody can the comprehensive sexual education from our kindergarten to class 6. And I know you're a bino, some cratal Marco Sign was a deal. Some young say a mano, a comedy. Umbexi, I pursue her more body in Suye, a quaint cell banner, Nimbus and no county or banner Bema, Dania. I say sexual education, I think it's all part of it. Enti mama mi se wona po se ma ban ade amokofa abai munyi se bestro ye mai amada chi bi instead se obi kwampo kana se se katuria na nado ADC si anhweye nya de sade ba be man kwa na eden atani into bottle ho no bobo ashawo adwaman ni ade ti unhwe se munyi se enya de ebe boy
eja when I saw the buy
ba je se
when I saw the buy
o sa de me de ma ban so na dem mpese mo implement I create controversy
when the buy the be
ma ban na de
why the buy
mpese mo de ba e curriculum
I buy when the buy the why say the hands and I said that
and another government na de Ghana for
no unya nyi me question me why na be say
Ebu ha no nim ti na oni mu a.
Yeah, me be say me hu ni pa o de buy se bia ya mensa anase bia Matthew opoku mensa wa
the meaning said the mama ban
so on na ne say ya wa sa de we na da ba entino we tim ka tsa be so omo etie no enyam bi furu why na de buy
me said or the buy the meaning said the ma ban so na den eba o de yen fa no say etie for moto monte we
the point is say sasem we me say me ma ho din eni me bre e wo
I didn't
say kasa be 2 minutes
oh okay I didn't hear
2 minutes na be kan nyina no oman ye chichire oman ye chichire kuro
no correct
oman ye chichire but ha be do bi ha china say ye chichire kuro
okay
ye tenase emma enipa bi twa do enipa bi twa do me say no na oman ye gina keti bom I don't think so a friend I say quite fast to man send him a bit my boy we are century oh boy say near me cross oh mamu nipa ebe hu nipa beti entino me question be say why say the house here was similar wo can
and sem na aba no de ma me chete fu mo be I don't think say be I want to go there ma me 2 minutes ha me chete fu ni ni yan said ya Ghana ban any UNESCO omo aye den omo ko sign ade bi I friend no dey comprehension
no
o me ba me chete fu mo kwanya no at least na obi ombeti ase said ya say be my man no aye den ehu omo sexual rights say kwanya ebia
Ghana boy when I say they be
and it's not about who signed it. Yeah, you know, man who yes, I might be
walking Ghana boy in of mine. Yachimu be a winner class.
Some hammer crying a sign, and that's a what buying up as soon as a venom moya. And what every right to cancel. And I make yourself to the main point is it. Didn't I hear about it? I didn't. Some maybe Sabia Secretary Sakwana Minister of Education about one thing. Abbott Church him said, Bibia said anyone. Intelligent, they don't know. Say, I'm for the proof about said, yeah. Among idea more on page 11. I will say and church, man, Bibia or my man who be. Oh, no be. Man who be page 11 teachers for now. They are the normal class with na poet and your true for because I daily womb. And do curriculum na year then inya approve ye any the bet in process and the process within a year. And this woman say proposition not just 7 reviews but it was agro ba agro na bontin adentina wo fie na wo tumi ka ko si agro na wo be say wa de agro bi enu kan say be fie agro bi wa dey man bo for agro me say edipa bi de be say o twa do and say o sang me ku ye galem o man no e na ke tibum je me ko say o ma me hu nipa ni sa hase ya o de sa we de e ba bontina ansa na mo because this year no we no yes and na o man ye nyina ke tibum. So one of the best cement on as I said the other. If you say be of course, I want to sign. Information be a babon tibiano, ye were Jenny Sahas, ye jammy. Information be a babon tibiano. Submit me, I'm sat down and I may be decided about Bantia. Maybe we are Miss Medina missing which I agree. Bank of 4 coins. And what fun white devil? Oh, what quite for? Is it not? I go for no anyway. Send them for you. No more, yes, I curriculum. What come website I cover? Oh, man, your pomani will be up as your man could. But any public air, share your mind side, too. Any public man side. And then, as a cat, your bar, too.
o pass me and na put hear me say we hear me me has set time ko na bro so because me say set time
ehia Ghana for pa
ehia me to me ehia me it's nothing
to be ba no be kire o baba
any pan say agina bi nim anti how say me say me time agina ne krani
for now na bi nim ba kire no mu guso
no a kire no hwan
oba kwaje sika
oh what kwaje sika kire me prove what oba kwaje
sika to tin say oyi
wasi ye debi e kire na me say men nya nkofo bi agenda dwuma mo nipa bi e pray agenda but men for job ye segment na mo okay
me tell pa da kasa
oko disika
ti mu motimi agina timpi so aka said ya bibie no UNESCO for because Sweden and Ireland for na e push that agenda no
me buso asem ba ko mienu miensa me say me penipa what this hard in ba because bibia e be bia no nipa we ena e dey me bla pa ni ena odi adu ba ni sana hasi sana me nyawu sa afre na yawu sa efria na sources ati ni free ba asana etimi aka wato enti no yes ni die because now no o man no obi e betu frama guma na ti say ye keti bom me ye be se bro ye woni ma ye ya e say etimi ka wato sana man na say ya town ya
into the tune the way no
enti no woni mi ni bibia ka because
enti e man me nkofo say
ni bibia sa ni hono
ana bia say ni o no there is proof okoi for the
education about watching
no say do be kan na see etie
because on na di ye man ye tuku sem nyina ye nsa ena e buy no aba bontin ade ni statement aba wo se bibia say ni ho me ti say wo se wo che de ti o hwe enipa ho se wo da na so bi nya no wa ni nya di but unai ena wo for so wa da eni ye nya no wa unya ni ye be bre part na ti nya no
What's here?
Enti no se on na ba na be kan was wie no na say wo de wo nti ase enti se sa na bo for to be kan dia mi ni bia kan ba me kan
okay I think say maybe you don't want to go into details me ye hu asem no dia Timothy premier nyimfo because said ya
oba ko be can be different fine but or see bibia say anyway
say so kan na age di sa
ana jina ya be say
for bebre nsu sa o
ya be say time na wo de bebre o deb
o ka se bibia nse ni wo de ana say mo pese mo ye den
me say men nya gofo bedwuma mo
we nya krofo bedwuma ye will prove said ya ada ho ayi for some na rep and I said them for from say na krafo yi website for over 2 years in oh, to ka se bibia say
na say school play ayi better 2 or 3 ago school will be a school ye for ayi omukogu e honum ekoka nipa ko fa di ko ba nipa bom said me to say e bi kwa ti afiri e fa nipa ba na say be bo omo afiri omo so omo placement na afiri ko dey betre sa obi adwan nti so e tell me say men nya go fo bedwuma ma omo
yo e da se pa so sugar Mr. Onapo so oni hwe count me go sugar so sugar
Yeah.
Aha, minim say as you what the chiri pa o ha adwenche o ho ne sen.
Anyway, I think there's a comprehensive sex education and a trending issue. Now, the whole problem now is about LGBT rights and recognition. And only the main discussion there. Now, let me state it clearly and state it emphatically. Say, gay ni lesbian ni sani mani LGBT rights no, amo recognition ne amo right no, education no, ebi ni Ghana curriculum education system no, ebi ni.
But bibi wo ho sa said sa comprehensive sex education no. Bibi wo sa underway.
The comprehensive sex education UNESCO, sorry, UNESCO, which is a UN organization on kind of educational sector. Omo program in Ghana used to be part of it. And in Ghana, it's about 5 or 6 countries. Ghana is part of it. Yes. Now, our program, of course, yes, a comprehensive program where outlining so many things. It talks about comprehensive. Into my the word comprehensive. So categories now. It talks about sexuality.
Sexuality. What does sexuality mean?
And I remember sexuality. From there, it talks about the identification. What am I saying? And then talks about sex education. Talk about hygiene, personal hygiene. Even it talks about sanitation. Even talks about women's right. Into with the whole broad program, UNESCO, a whole maybe within the paragraphs in the documents, LGBT, women's rights, sexuality rights, and identification, and what must I say? But the program, the program now, because UNESCO for the program join it, join the program every individual country has got the power to domestic and I say to customarize portion now person use because say maybe na etia mra na entimi adopt it intinia entia nyemra na de yetimi use what must say it is sex comprehensive sex education itself under the umbrella of UNESCO, yes, LGBT rights and gay rights and education, it is there. But adoption by Ghana, and no crampono, adoptee, it is adopted for reform, for discussion. And yes, adopt it, am I introduce you? You adopt it, but even you adopt no crampono, ye sa gay ne sa nyama ye free.
Now, when you say a time will come slowly, progressively,
well,
introduce.
And I make sure say it will not find its way in because it's mra. And one thing which is very interesting about Ghana educational system, they say amo kofa program biba na ye be say discuss here. Your advisory board be a friend national commission, national curriculum, national commission for curriculum assessment, NACA. And so body now me advisory, they were advisory to kind of one of the divisions be our Ghana Education Services. About national curriculum, a divisional, NEBR. Our advice you more upon. So body now, advisory body now, advice they have a consultation, have any money near no. There were spiritual leaders room, there were a room. It comprised about 21 members on different Islamic A4 Christian A4 a handful the camp parents were they sit down and look at the curriculum and then discuss until they agree, Ghana Education Service will not pass the curriculum. The educational system, has been broken down. The power has been broken down. Say before classrooms it has been scrutinized properly and sanitary for classroom. On this basis, this LGBT gay rights in it is not even adapted for even discussion. That is from that basis, your first free basis now, then we will all understand say. Even though cry introduce you, and of course we have adopted the comprehensive sex education for discussion. Introduce you, adopt it. Mu. Maybe kwandi ada ya fona mu no kra no LGBT rights ni gay ni no. It's not even included in the discussion. But so UNESCO, board, you will see those things there.
No, but our friend said me when baby or can say do explicitly stated said gayism and but omutimi said ya omo hu anaso why are aware about your sexuality so we bema we your bar all these
and I make I said those elements if you say with time of course education reforms education reforms so almost 30 years ago UNESCO you know almost 30 years 1998 to 1997 when they introduced this comprehensive sex education not gay rights and women's rights and this and be break any but it was time and it was being reformed and they were introduced. A lot of countries have fought over it. Canada fight US fight but with time they fought their way through. And so with time it's possible and I can't predict what will happen in the future. Exactly. But right now as we are discussing this issue I can state emphatically say the adaptation itself in the crowd Ghana has taken out that element of gay and LGBT identification and recognition. We have taken it out of it. Of course, sexuality discussion is about women's sexuality and then men's sexuality. So you will find maybe female reproductive organ system, male reproductive organ system being discussed. So.
And they're good for our case.
And I make us say it is for consideration. We have not even introduced it. They have not been approved. It's just for consideration. Say, yeah, share so Sanyama way mono. Yeah, but say ye share yem kwala Yen chira na say me yen. It's for just for discussion. It's almost approve here. So being to me go say oh, I didn't know because a idea what that you discuss already. At I'm say about Udru junior high secondary. I know there.
It's not comprehensive. When you're comprehensive, when it's sex education.
Yeah, me tell say. Yeah, but just say, yeah, sex education, but comprehensive has been added some new elements to it.
That's what we have concern with.
And I'm just, I know LGBT, the main concern,
It's not just.
You say, what was the main concern about?
The main concern
is about what?
I cry with the one class 1, over 10 or come here. Is that
about the sexuality? No, make us say, no, it's upon discussion, and no has not been approved. What must I say? The main concern about Ghanaians is about gay and lesbians. Now, you say, I'm not for doing say, you say introduce you to the case, which I'm stating say it is not true. It is not there in the adaptation of the comprehensive sex education. It is not there. Anyhow, teachers training resource now. Moka say what yes, it is adopted in the teachers training, but you will not see gay and lesbian rights recognition in any resource material. It's not there. But in terms of sexuality, hygiene, that program maybe has been modified, but that particular issue about lesbians and gay, it's not there.
You got the sexuality, one amplify for my man. The sexuality, and we have fill application because of sexuality. Either so they are heterosexual, homosexual, gay, say this sexuality element need be more. Does it mean say introduce I am codano to all these forms of sexuality? And say,
if you put in that umbrella, I would say, of course, it has the potential, but it is not there at the moment.
No, you just said sexuality is in there.
And because sexuality there, of course it is there, but within the Ghana, the laws only allow us to identify a male and to identify a female. That's the only year I allow here. So the identification of other sexualities it's not there. It is not even in any resources. It's not any. But okay, say, is it potentially to adopt? Yes, it is. It is probable. So maybe in future, who knows? Maybe we might lose our guard, and then they might chip in there now about the issue. What must say? But as of now, it is not there. It is only talks about male and female, and then talk about sex education, personal hygiene, sanitation, and other resources, other topics. Maybe they will talk about it later. But Ghana form a problem is about gay and lesbian, and then probably about sex education for the Nkwalankwalano, which I'm saying is that the sex education from Nkwalankwalano, it has not been introduced, but it is there for discussion. And then you can see it in the teachers training resource and teachers training manual. You see it there, but it has not been introduced. But it is within the teachers training manual resource, where some of the teachers have already come out to attest say yes, what must say? Into the main issue, no, is about two things. No, small case about sex education, and then about sexuality, which comprise about gay, lesbianism, and identification. No, yes, and I'm just saying those two things. Sex education, of course, I need they adopt it, but you find approve is no. But LGBT rights and those things, is not even included.
For now,
it's not even included.
So you have to make that clear.
And then I make enough for now. So future, there, who can predict what's going to happen in the future?
But do you believe? Said I said, do you agree? Said I think that Ireland and Sweden, has given about 8 African countries an amount of 22
about
million.
Five African countries. Now, when we look at when you look at UNESCO is a United Nations.
No, they
United Nations.
No. Sweden,
What I mean about my case here, so United Nations is a member states. United Nations, your company, they don't produce their own money. They don't earn any money. They rely on donations. A country can donate money for certain programs. Our program can be undertaken by certain countries. US bet me donate CKB to UN. Say, oh, okay, yeah, about program about sanitation, about pollution. Yes, CKB. Now UN and donate maybe 5 million or 10 million for that program. No, into US donate says UN into UN be use say for that program. The more shall see no, but in itself in the crown, it is not a physical cash that goes into government. It goes into materials, resources, and technical services and training. And yes, maybe Ireland, I'll be very disappointed if it is true, say, physical cash, and donate it directly to Ghana. It doesn't work like that. It goes into resources and technical services. Say materials, be a here, and I say facilities, be a here, and in the money, and I say even contract, they even contract to some people. It doesn't come as if say you can sign. I've seen the news going out. Say a black one. Say Sweden, Ghana, 22 million. It's never
and other African countries all the way.
It is not a physical cash directly to. It is through an agency, and it can never be physical cash to Ghana. Through an agency, which they pay for the technical services, materials, and other resources. They want to enhance that education. That program now. What must say? So to play the devil's advocate, say because it's coming from Switzerland, who also approves of gay and lesbian, it's an agenda to promote a. But having said that, it does not mean say there is not a potential say those things they can push the agenda. It is they will keep on fighting. They will always have an influence, and they will still push. They will still push. But it is for we Ghanaians or for we as a nation, say, will we accept it or we will still stand on our grounds? What must say? And when just say, you can't say they will find ways and means and whatever, they will still keep pushing, But as I'm saying is that the government and the Ghana Education Services, they are really on their guard. They are very, very careful. They read all the documents that they sign to. So as of now, the Ghana for should be assured to say, based on the documents and the LGB rights and Senaman India will not be taught in any school.
For how long?
Who knows? Who knows?
It could be 2020 to be start introduced into the 2020.
And I may say that introduction itself will not include those LGBT rights.
It's not about sexuality. It's not about LGBT. So
your understanding about sexuality, I totally understand you, but it's different from what is even being discussed in Ghana. It's totally different.
How? Now we imagine say after class 1. Yeah, starting train. Say the way I share condom. Any idea? Will you be comfortable with that?
It hasn't been introduced, but I don't know. I will totally. Proposal does not mean say it has been introduced. Saying a collaboration. A lot of people bring different ideas, and I make sure that UNESCO has got this program. People are discussing about it.
it has not been introduced. But in I know just say if a bus you say introduce her, will I agree to that? Of course, I will not agree to that. I will totally disagree. Say no. And who here the almost at least I'm on trying kakra no mu drew. Was it those times? I mean, me then I'm so kakra. Was it those times? Yeah, program be life skills. So be kaya.
Yeah, life skills.
If you gonna you tell how to cook, how to sew.
JSS na me be.
JSS in life skills. Yeah, but it's about poverty, right? Even how to calculate. Be kaipa. Basically, yeah, because I know I am a favorite. I will something. Oh, why just you? Oh, send your mark calculate or more days in there or more in the those times, you see, I basically it's a trim. Oh, what must I say? It's only you know how does your talent necessary. Jana or we can me those more by some time you can only say, okay, what must I say? This education in the is there. We'll be yes, yeah. I think that they should bring those things back. I don't know if it's stored there. I don't know, but I think that they should bring those things back to help.
That's education.
To help.
I have complaints. No problem.
For the case in there, if they want to introduce those things to the case in there, honestly, I'll be totally disheartened. I think that they are too young for that.
No one said to you. Okay, sir, Accra when you feel.
Yeah.
But
But Chrome had it. I think our culture does not support these things. And I don't think so.
A crowd like from 13, 14 for now.
I bet you no more drama. Young say, baby, 10 years and they so many changes. What must say? And to know who's those things, even who's no, but I think that for me, MPP government made a very bad error judgment about communication.
How?
Because time now they're not started to say president. They should have come early with not even themselves to cramp on with Ghana Education Services, including NACA for board members Nibia or discussing about education curriculum. Could have come out and made a press conference quick to debunk all those things because they almost what's that?
I think say young media leaving too late.
Tio, the tennis, who's LGBT gains and seminar. It is there as it's hanging, and another has always been taxed on car publicly.
Monday started for them say people said
follow up.
And media
we bring those videos around.
But all this issue, you said I want NACAP website for by new almost a year new to be an unpacking the entire Monday and I then after a man at home. So
everything I'm saying, you go for over. I can't say what see, young hope said, yeah, walk on probably no.
But
Westfield
and yes, we have to be worried. Media because we live in a global village now. UNESCO and all this major funds in come from abroad, and they want to push that agenda. They will not sleep. They will find ways and push. It's up to Ghana for make sure say sign my way introduce you to our kids about gay and lesbian because religiously it's not natural. It's even though I don't hate people. Hate is a very strong word. I don't dislike people say yes but it's against my personal beliefs. Into now which Ghana for will not accept those things now.
Now you like say can't be a boy because we'll be on the right and uncophobic crossing and gays and a idea they will and didn't say doing me saying and I know Nutia. A bus and as a Ghana, me
push you this conversation too far. And I said, mad people also have got their rights.
Yeah.
Be about them so on the right. Also, Nipa. into pain of time so kind of also about now also be the way. Young John on the way. I don't want to go to those, you know. Me personally, it's against my beliefs. Yeah. Yeah.
See, I feel no join the Jumedi na GOB TV and radio. The Jumedi a ukọ da bia yetena se edi I can depends and muka and then ye bobo.
Yeah.
Your topic edi can discuss ye sa comprehensive sexual education ade atene wo Ghana obi e ka ho asem no. Ana ya cheche muka makama pa enye asem ketua. 2% o ti sansem bia fe no join a okọ e Facebook wall a ewo ho ye wi dwumadi ba obetimi ate okọ ye website www.gobtv.tv a ewo ho and even YouTube kra no bo GOBTV UK sa discussion e nyina ho abetimi akọ na wo akoti ti enko e next topic no so no and I think say Mr. Kujo ni favorite sanitation yeah bad education yeah educate ye ho aba ahonidie ni ade ho a Mr. Kujo ade a na nige ho pa enti e be koso na ahwe sa ensem ya na na do de to edwa enra say what TV be friend Ghana National Plastics Action Partnership say bad plastics ne nema ya na do ne na ban so mai da mati bibia be den ye be hwe na afi ye disan dwuma yi ho nema yi dwuma afa kwan be den ye be fa so asevu ye environment the master with onapo na mabisa no nsem bi Mr. Kujo nsem na do to edi to dwa enre wadwen kire wo ho en sense me sanitation ho ne ade sa national ayuwe na
aya sama aya sama hia ya se ye nyina niko wonye ba akofo aso ma me fan free ye kuro me land ha on se say first na ye ko shop ko tade a na protein bag no de o to bi atan ko mo ni nyina ma ale jine ne no ko a omo ede ye ni ma free auto because na ye ma free ni ntino most no ehia na ubi a no ya toto na egugu montene na make so many no say ya where omo environment no enu tiro mo introduce suicide the social biaton engine so obi ton obi etopia okodu via na wayi asa de gu ne kama na asa na wa papa ke ne kama ana tira oba no engine ba ko no obi tuma wisu atakwa asa na be say ase
no correct
ena ene kra no sisi ano o ma sa start wisu pipa bag what the people there is you can not say can not either
biodegradable
right so engine no omu nyina e koso je ntira na omu plan sa because of the set rubber bag extra form and I say yeah it will take away 20 years and send it to you okay ya gates ya atwoku nyina most of you nyina ya plastic nko so engine no say yi nyina e fa adi atu ho so na se yetimi aye ni ya na betrase na mke se sanitation ewura emene o man wo trase na adwene ho a onim yetimi ke se Ghana eni ehu ni na obi agewura go fo hanum kwa bet maka se kubi akwa e west na wonim je awu no ahano omo ye ho adwuma
yeah
because me more shop na me hwese sawia ana say omo ba lunch aba shop otuto nuane na wie no na omo papa ka ka obi a ni gura mu ne aduane ne mess ni nyina no na obi do no na ya gu from na what you ka
oh wow
yeah obi timi di fie ball di fie ball so sabe idea say say anu shop no close you no di fie ball oba na buto ojina wa na you know the one no so but them say you cleaning every single day and you know young son. So and you know dear me come my dinner what say a bank and point me fast edge more to know some money and ye that what you so no way. I need to have a minimum unit account. You
know,
can't it as a piano and anything on both sides, your border, and my every single week. So I say, do with a bank of my photo. And then, of course, I will get a job. What's wrong? In the part of the way, yes, I'm a best man. And you know, my translation said, see, you bet me true if you are here. So, just said, your trust, near planet. You said, this alien, I say, I said, at least every month, and I said every year. A fear, a house when you put in Quadia, you must pay. Then it task force. Almost to make trackers out of one. Well, just the cocoa.
No, now put me about me to no. May can't say a say only say I can say Ghana buy only how much are Ghana buying a boca on sanitation qua.
But
250 something million dollars.
I buy going to me first. I can stay on.
No, I may can't say some unjin say Sicano and Yen say no.
Scanning it, tell them, scanning stay on over.
Because now they compare some countries be more budget for sanitation programs in Yama. Countries are more population almost the same. Ivory Coast, Kenya, sorry, and some other countries be. The difference being said than himself. There's about 50 something million difference. But from a country now very clean. But the back Ghana there just say okay cheap.
But yes, here in some would depend. But maybe point.
When a minute you know, I know you are gonna.
Says this year, you want to be a you have conquer. You must you go now. There was a beer. If fear any party, so if fear any party, be near earlier on. Near who said, Selfie has it. Because yet me trouble will be the same.
Yeah.
You have a zone.
If a criminal say the same, will be in trouble, will be in the same kind of
zone. Until the young every month. If you be a little bit afford, it be 50 cities here. So we high, and this will giant there. But one year I said, you do court. Court, you found tomorrow. Not your more day. Community service. Now, so pro community. After community service, why now? As I say, you do go to beer. So 1 month and not 2 months. Because to me, the depend don't go to me. And never so this one. Ubi I yes if I go to Crumson I fee. Crum and I fear Bruce. What would do because I know and the Yakwatches or what about two.
And a crack.
Uncle Crum could prep room. So, and you know, Yashimra, Emma, you have any problem with money, you have caught be on. And you know, every year track every month. So, what's kind of mature dinner? The whole year, and said, I'm can't tell who are we have look mature for. Ultimately, every month, just say we are here because if you're in the share house, and you're 70 years, say, maybe I do 50 cities per month, be a performer. 10 times, definitely, which one you're and a baby, and to say it's me by getting your now, if you do, I and I'm the what say what to miss if you many party, except you know, to them. Sassaman, because what must fear me? I would think the toilet. Oh, say it with us as a society man, you need an answer because we know our man about your money. And Emra, as well, Mamma, we be obey. Strong, and Ram will be obey. It may be a way, be a baby, and not in the part, and not a young penny, but you accept force bill.
Just has case you see penny.
And you know, it's near pa because obi free woman, man, that's a new free I could do free. Now, if Chrome free in the board, because now, sometimes we become now. Just a headache.
Now I'm buying and stay ben I'm there to apart from that plastic, you know, to tackle this a year.
If you need it, and I may come to say, men come but you say, as a ban introduce Sadino. Say, because I buy coin, so because I don't come from car, I demand what to me.
But you know what kind of program? Let me share them program anyway.
So, what about it? Plastic and quan ban but in general for sanitation.
No, it includes sanitation as well. Yeah.
Strong. So, yeah, no be anywhere. You better say, my I go to. Say, yeah, be a tribute. So, yeah, one will be a tribute. But I critique big job. I'm an independent goofy person, man, and some yet man, Crum Swati. And you know, here, here, because be out what's here, dear. I would dear daddy said at least, okay. And simply saying that someone push yet just no, yet to your mother, you couldn't come up.
That's a sugar.
Yeah, I
Gonna park and be
yeah. I think sir, the major problem Ghana you mismanagement and education. Yes, mismanagement and education. Say embark it and I make an opinion who this new program here another I launch it on plastic waste management. Yeah, waste and go into the marine bodies now. But so me who the program now me share what the program outline and then I will say let me but me ankasankasan I think that Ghana itself you know, a major problem is mismanagement and education. So yeah, tackle these two things we are because area for me because in Ghana you want me. Into no area for me, my name say Fimpa, the whole of Ghana, I am crying. Because me call Kumasi, yeah, baby, or how Kumasi, Findia, but baby, a Fimpa or Kumasi, no, Ubunye bear Munumi and Sebi one crying. Yeah, Ubunye bear Munumi and Sebi one crying. Ah, it's really appalling. The capital city, sanitation is a big issue. What do you say? Now, Oshe Sika Ghana buying a spend it on sanitation alone. I know crampono coming to plastic a crampono. I'm say a parliament. And act law be say a buying sika putubi and farmer recycling companies, you know. A basin there's a kind of yanko.
Wow.
A basin there's a kind of farm. I be able to see planter. Some come the beans in your money, Makus cromuna. I want to see I walk out every day beyond a month for collecting a creative employment. Sikana say at the consequence fan coy, but it's me could cheer 200 and something million. Emma, one company from Zoom Lion for sanitation in Yamanema. Oh, shit, chrome basin ne. Still a chrome a munte chrono a munye far. Men, I mean, who. Where we are, where Sikana Kasankasana Sikana echo. What you say? It's no, in America, it's no, senior bear, a bit me a macro martini there for me personally. Two things. You educating in Kuala more, conscientize the youth and any in the population about sanitation, cleaning, and secondly, so you need to manage Sikani because you can't back. Na man for anko ye na yesa mo ye na baby it will still be there. What must say? Especially you can about marketplace in the gutters in the manema ya o ye hu fin ya ese wo cleaning. Sikeya AMA for eso mo di sikeyi. Now more they make sure say am buy employ am for market women you kwa wo ye na still I want to make cleaning ye kra now. I'm better machines near na more for be cleaning market or inside near surrounding area. Sikano they don't even account for the money. Or this cannot have in the pocket. Wow. So where are you going? I think it's a video be about and say and that's maybe see certain videos being and saying what must say. So accountability mismanagement is causing the whole and yes you need a capacity say a bit to make cleaning sitting. We have it. You one man broso. You one man broso name no mismanagement and corruption and they cause the main problem. Outlining so many things, which I totally agree. If you be a big dustbins, if you be a toilet, any employ people to go around and make sure say what I say to enforce it. I totally agree. What I say, a crony in money no. Almost a companies in so banners so my age banners. You make sure say scan a support are buying them more mono. What I say, or they are using the money for the right purpose. For say in here to me, yeah, I do need year na a cost. I think say within less than I can't saw him be less than 2 months. I bet me clear I cry very clean. Yeah.
Until you says a program here Nana do diabe in the right direction. A bit me maintain this so.
Well, no, because I've not really seen the main program because me can't any I think it talks more about conscientizing education and also recycling. In more about plastic recycling and money. But me say them who a comprehensive program now. It's a bit
any if you been say almost see what the crab pen on one of those on just so I can out sort.
Yeah, so you will recycle there or honey or
I bet take it a while.
But so one free back what wouldn't come in. And back in your commune. You know, say,
oh, but come back to me. Send there, skip CEB. Number 12, wear plastic, wear bottles. Number because you see, maintain every constituency be oh, maybe 10 spots. Every constituency be over 10 spots. Every constituency over 10 spots are plus if you be in your bin, any toilet in the within 2-3 months, you know. Send them money in Mumbai, come on. Ghana, how many constituencies we have? About 216, innit?
275.
Yeah, 275 constituencies. It's multiplied by 10. These are creative skips.
Skip, yeah.
Not every constituency be 10. Be 10, maybe 2. Plastic and a 250 something million. Ah.
You're born now. I mean, you bought them, beside remember you remember to require mine. You be power.
Oh, na Japan, crowd says Japan. They are short waste.
Yes.
I will recycling a year. I say they have short waste. They are paying people to bring their waste.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young school. Sometimes you know. Na ubia we school aba so aban me na dwuma nye ntino sa nimdie wo mu no ntino minim se ye school ni die particular I be pa na epic
yeah focus about technical education you be more about academics you know clerical jobs and the main problem no so I focus about vocation and technical you know because as I'm working there was one time me who on social one of the Facebook be na guy be I'm so lady but it's about car ties waste car ties to say I collect it in order design it I could center tables and then it was so nice no more car ties here man from pay yeah I find out what they design now design oh master is very beautiful. When it's about technical skills. Let's say it's about technical skills. Only vocational skills. Sending man and bringing innovative ideas. But say drama, accounting, science, yeah. Why not? Why be exactly. You shift it, you know, you focus, you know. More focus on the technical and vocation and I think the impact we'll see the impact on the innovative ideas and also be creating new mass and for no things yeah
nti I think say what can be our sanitation nti yen hwe na yin nyamwa na my Ghana ane ahonidi enya den enko so se first man is tankase I don't know say if they
yeah
me beto ye beto ye
I'm still operating
e ko for back na so me say binuma
na say corruption about it o mo just scared wa first dey now me straight onu wa ko bribe no
say say na nyina hie
onu wa ko bribe tankers
wo me ni wo furu nyina gwa na bi tabe pa
because one over here now fufu ba ko wa me beto ye na I just say tension be ba na nye so be a study beto ye
okay yo inti I think say you move on now and call the next topic I'm ready to know I'm ready no yet and I can't be meet media san na the jumadi no aba na wie inti next topic no yeah discuss papa Jerry dey assembly atudwa say NDC and MPP the omunya di atem na so no any party MPP NDC dey e ba no ya pa na tem di dia oboa untimi no ti me ma ya discuss say issue ni ma hwe say no cre because MPP for some share pa bi ma no ya wo na fe de sa monocracy say Ghana unisika unya den untimi ye nominate say ko yikura prime minister no ni ahwe nsusanso bewo ye future politics and I been 2020 ebe yi say the sa nema yi komu a udi say ebeko yi amaye anasa sen mami misa kujo that the kujo
talk the what can you know
we can ya bo membre
okay that's fine
they say can bo na people started first and that was so towards 2020
Jerry Jenna okay no dey asimo so obi aga say ya dada
and obi en
na ye ka se anodi ni anoya pa ndis mu na titi we mnante kwa mu so wano anyati no aniya tempa politi kwa ye mo but utim kasa tietiem na utim penfatema you put your course so ya that's the ndis free
okay
intino ndis there na that's my kind no say was I can be say ndc for focus 2020 ni there ebe ya omo ede omo focus to be na nya de be ya no mo plan ede o friend
okay
strong me no me ede tia say and I say adentia 2015 2016 they ba 10 years no man ni o man mu panfo e Ghana
and ko
timi diatema timi watch hene ayi Supreme Court what's it Chief Justice timi super mark say you be wure pom nyina kwa aka ho order
oh it's 2018 kwa
so enti no ye ka atenia ho ya na na no ye ka sen ne ka sen make ka sen be say so ufi say me di dwuma bi na se wo so wo do ho odi ba betamachi na wo beboa me a e ne ma mienu ada se wo be se me ana se wo beboa me makomani
no correct
so oh
no correct
because me balance ma mekani ya na ma be se wo no ma mo no no ma be se wo enti no sometimes the ama ya na emotion do ha asema eze ka baka na simple and say you know atendi na ma asema be maka but this what they added what they attack
no be shame
oh into no you know atendi no fine which man MPP but what compare to say MPP near people pa there say anoya and then what any atendi there because asofo ba you be try to
abronya so
abronya you need atemo ono net
abanye dia ta
na NDC one so di atem NDC one so di atem so the all kind time
yeah so da bitinu na some na asasane ya na yo na pese yesusu amu ya na
no say me yen ho NDC ni be odi atem say si kan abro nye na meti na nso ni A+ nsema de be APP
and this fund there what TB that but before that what TB
say the way I see defend mo say mo na mo ya I ma sure abofo nta me
can say before that we never be anka
and to say NDC ni be no atese odi atempa they can ye so yen
attempt did me to be gina video so e be catch we dey
how was only facts
oh that be
me team ja ka say abro nye on the dey bia meti nka
we did watch him
oh na say mo kika kan nyina
that be what's what cap fast there we did watch him
oni A+ ko ne ko tie audio na nsen o dey ababonten oni A+ na Canada Japan say and yes oni otimi didi ma me o papa ne onye atem ana Canada onye NDC onye MPP ni ti say Jerry can say na say we betina na say ye for so a
tell we when tell free never
so friend NDC never
Jenny NDC
oh ya woni
NDC fapem when
oh ya woni mu
did no dimu ya
tena nkofo kra ka say dia wa betina so ne corruption e ko man mu ni ade nyi ontimi mbie na no emowa ene ade on say nye fine sir on the mecha say na say o de ya obi na eden e hye mu na afi de bia na kasa sa atem dia Kennedy di nkofo yi one dia atem say Kennedy
no ade e chisa na ye kwa enimu na niema esesa se de no na busiku no ene unu se
ene kre no ya
entinu sempenifo se ba bia ubudura behwase no so ho ade chena uduru a na wa ye so entinu kai nyen man jisufo na kenu se bia komu elusu lesson ka bia komu o ma se samu suba ni niema bi but o mu se sam bi bia mfiri ho bi ba ko crash no masa afukwa no mo esaye no mo so entino me de me chef de su me ntimi be ka se asoma sia wesi but e fa no ya ani attendidie pa de NDC de where de because we are suffer now ba e be yew we are hini now ba e be yew we are fan chise yem from obi na omo panifo no so ntio se ka enkura no kwa because ebe go popo epo ko bone dem na de so kwa no mo kwa mo potu so
tell mu media
o fo so abofo tape yi na so ka na wa ka na e free ora ya ko ye ni
ti ko monikasi so e say de mu ni pbs wa ko ma you akota ka du ba ko
ka ni den de na mi na twa na ka jai na mi na twa na ka ya ni pebi bi so ma dwene esro ama so wo be MP akofa ka ba ko ba
11
dia be si hodem say ye taba ma na efaka ka na ko taba na kwa sa na ka na ko ba ko bo
me ye sure hold
ka so wan to that be o sure no be jai oh yeah
no na ka
so me say we chaba kwa take sure
olusu ya de ko etia mo ka se wo tu o mo chama e ko fa ya owi ni ye de ze no de wa fa nko
adwene we on tetem bia witimi biti obia all the time abo
ene ko bo mo ne kan na
akura no o dredo
come fa ayi
na na was found to one
secure
na ma obi
current
what do you get by the side o say just
onya say 60 say 40 something
yeah oh just obu ni pon mata ba say just obu ye jimi fo sare take esa obi a on maybe three so what's the member trouble man na obe brabo me ana se obe chere me na just say something here dey bibi sɛ ɔgyina hɔ dɛ ɔho ade nti na ɔma me ankasa mensu me madwene no na me teki me ankasa me
decision
na gye sɛ wobɛma biribi ansa na ɛdɛ wɔnyɛ no ya brabo amanfo aba yɛntwe sika yɛfa sika nhyɛ ɛde pipo no yɛ
to have what's the way forward, especially 2020 ebe. What's the way forward?
Where did that be?
The better I overcome no. You say that bet I think say ye kwe ni mu no. Na then ye pe kwan bia. And obi how e then or our brains power person then or the bebo man no. Bonus kenti.
Or the bebo na when me say what they can do ba ko and vote say no nyai.
But wait there na when ya baby discuss mu twia.
And I'm just say make back say business here. Me say ade chisa no na niema na esisa. First no near to the little time so wrong. To yi
ban to an
ma just no I know with the ska we if you know discussion at him ma be minister. So you could talk about shiny man ben twan to man could be ni man mo basa na de we say never got up more. No. Never we hear no in fear night. Not or part was it.
You see what you
know. My top phone we am said let trouble mammy. Meboa. Now utu we are how now no. Now what man we are made of the very be a massacre, Meboa. Now we hear now woman was I but in fear night be more. And sana I couldn't be some of your to take out. What one to ever bravo say because what one would it to me be out one no okasa one no enudwemo a true sa voting ni sa mana and now what you try or the which we sa so ho mebo ntina de ntina ho mo bi abeto ye kakra na say wo adwene kakra yem ma obi a position bia odi tikan na ma se ne ayi no to me they see as a kai when kwanu nim edu be as a kai de uti scan we not have to it ya ntino ne lose ya no many chihopa and na so na de get na we de take goodies ma hwe cars no ahwe the name akwa da wait say one two
sure
I did Some you could come a canon.
So I'm talking.
So, and you know,
to one say 120
so it was 1 2. Just I don't know who we be like cover ya. Oh, baby, you better trouble. One over pack when Eddie. Just who be bring the penny so.
The same now, my chairman there, Freddy Blade. So I call. Mechanics almost saying 2 billion and 3 point something.
6 point something million.
I could be beside I'm only the winning.
What do you
I say? I go and say we need the same.
Very great. Sometimes no. I could be say what's it? Your minister with energy farmer, energy minister. Yeah, you might
transfer.
Yeah. Now, what? Now, I uja for what did you talk at what job rabbit said, yeah, passing and people could tap majority. I said, but said, my young to me, I'm with him to majority a day. Upper stamina a day. Remember, engineer, make it sense to say, Obaka job rabbit said. Job rabbit said, yeah, now from
and the veteran.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, and sometimes we count them to the what? No, from what been a caca. Oh, and you know, Nanyama, a bubble, twin, and sometimes do a beer. Will be a kind, and that is no. What put out for money? As many panic. Yeah.
That's a sugar. Emerald, name today. Papa Jay didn't ask my batuja, MPP and this, you have one idea, nothing, or the money class, ever Ghana politics ya tuja na hwe kwan ya be then you will come in.
Well, media the credit. I think it's some time ago. Not NDC4 were known for attending some time ago. But recently, there are a few years coming there. MPP almost ya for leader. Na ubodi me matia ma here abroad in Japan and utterances. I've seen a lot of NDC4 opponents for more discussion. A few of them, they sound disrespectful, but they don't use a lot of profanity and derogative words. Besides, say, but MPP4 Canada Japan, you hear a lot of profanity and a lot of in their words, and that for so long, you know. You NDC from Pennyphobia Maba out. Like I said, look, there's a Mujaya, and I said, so they are really in support of what they are doing. Are there Uncle Yama NDC for this coming election was Ochehene Asante Hene issues here, or more issue later now. Even though they were being disrespectful, but they were not very like Omu Diomatem say Diomatem, but they were yeah, and I make but they were more disrespectful. Until you know, need to mean because of the attempt there. Now coming to the monocracy in this politics, I think the electoral commission, judicial system, you know, it's just a more reform on almost setting laws, and I'm making it clear what constitutes bribe and what constitutes corrupt activities in an election. Na ye hu say o yes say ya etiamra o yes say ya etiamra and I say very very important. Na ye do away with, because how can you bring cars into mama na me mama every zombie obi abenya ba ko. That is clearly you are doing this purposely to influence. It's crime. It's crime. You're right here. But because it's not enforceable, when they call enforceable.
Police intervention.
But say as will be a logic complaints. Why? What you say? So be more BB to influence your decision now. It's Yamra. It's Yamra. What you say? By within our political systems, they don't prosecute them. No one ever prosecute. NDC Yebi, MPP Yebi. Yeah, a team was and to say, but fight corruption now. Said this monocracy,
I just want to oh, Sako, me have been do. I'm a general this was when you cap what you have to know.
Mekai's audio, I'm so 300,000 or something. Yeah. We are. And this is MVP. This is something that is there.
Why didn't you count on one?
Oh, it's for me. I think it's by time. Electoral commission, a judicial system. No, among come up and run our honor. So if run our honor enough, yeah, they should start implementing it and enforcing it. Send them away. Because honestly, to me, you know. Say you started and put to some blocks be measures be a bedroom baby no a bedroom say mutu me ho hwe and then a bedroom baby in Nigeria cost a lot of bebre no yeah because unisika untimi of course we should not be naive say if you don't have money you can do of course if you don't have money you can do politics name no we say a manner difficult not difficult to say. Developed nations, America, and the woman, no. In terms of money donations, corrupt activities, it goes on, but your agency almost scrutinize it, making sure, say, what to mean you party funds money for certain things. What to mean you say, you cannot ban, obey me raise it per person, no. This is how much one person can give. Every association behind a company, this is how much you can give. What must say? There are laws in place. They scrutinize. Institutions need to scrutinize every party, making sure that you are not breaking the law. It's over here crying now. Very difficult to find. And just say making sure say no, and yet so difficult say, and it's so easy sir. So for cars I be see here now. Want to mama now. This is a purely criminal something you act now, you know. It's for me, you know, it's because of Janice and enforce no. It's a month for Janice. Yeah, 3 years or so. A bedroom baby, no. Now you're very night time.
I didn't know that.
Night, oh sorry.
I didn't have bedtime.
I ain't time saying.
A bedroom baby says,
And I can say maybe, you know, me I don't person that kind tier country be. No more, bedroom baby, not more educated, benya so many other opportunity now to me go into politics. Education, formulating of policies in your money, man. I'm to me room. What I said because of sadly no man, was the kana. Ebu hana onimso woska so no oni sani media no you were say sika no na hako ye a typical example is what is I'm talking about Nigeria as you say no Nigeria problem in Indiana is because they don't have the qualified people into the institutions. That's what is happening in Nigeria. Because someone was the kind of penny and man obi no school no qualified no bet my age man ahako ye ono no woska no into no the sika bed budo himself that's what is happening.
Yeah.
And there cause problem no say ko ba so also nim say ni say nim there you want to maintain your position. So what do? You've all found for gangs. What you say? You see the in the cyclical effect, no. No, for gangs, names and for some protective. And these people also will become gangs, and then no matter association, not didn't say and all those things, you know. So this is where it starts from. Say a fighting this particular issue because it is my bedtime.
And this is so most of the point is not any qualified most so and also you're pointing in Panama town will be here
very important to sort it out. Say a man rigid and very difficult. Say we was can quarantine now, but you have to be qualified. We say well informed. Then you go for it. Then the cyclical effect, you know, to boomerang and then it's not about a big issue. Then you where to start to solve the problem.
Okay. Yeah, copper. GOBTV and radio so and Mugusu ATA. Nana Brefo and I'm a Jumadi Mudi Tiame. Sugar so a buy or no buy said independent candidate and representative for them. Another the Onapo and a MPP Backshare Redden or more organizer back and then they were both them or as communication team member of a Casa Ama party. Enti we we be use man be no pe e dey summarize bibia ka topic no dey by me dey summarize ka ye manya nema du bia na na do ba here I controversial here say me boss am ati for keke be 2 minutes bi na we had the mutintiman the 110 ministers and at the torso Bra Ghana for ensuo efa ankran for na the same time Notre Dame na do then eko tweet here oja enko Ghana for no motion and a building of National Cathedral and also be then a very controversial ipa and a luxury tax eso ye then and so be hina so much I don't more and deportation of Shanghai, Chinese ni buyer no better than Bubu Buye ye galamsea, yes, I pamo no, a deporto nanado, a
operator.
You can a Safamafu.
Sorry,
I can't say, yeah, and then scarp be a de my sign of hydro in China,
China,
to Ghana for the actual matuno. and a PDS take over ECG. I said, to a super brave, and yet to make me more be 1 minute no idea what you should do the most controversial year.
1 minute,
my next time outside the party.
Master Malcolm mechanism. On my own. What's a nice makeup? You have to acquire a fast food area. And I said, now you be media. So, you're here at the Paqua neighbor. You did you know I don't show up on and that's a drop for M1 and you know it didn't be a now my did you know I saw the review. The new unity come here. If I said I have a woman to be here. In fact, if you have media, just said I don't know how much trust is getting about Abba. So, Sabia, a child does not be almost a be from to be another be taken as on my cat on my cancer. But yet, be anywhere, ye pasia ya. This said, any pie who did the demonstration, young penny, and a young say, and a young tree, and young say, this is sin a queer fast
it's about the law. And I before you best start the program, I can about freedom of speech in name and name. Wouldn't to me and to true be changing and say a man in can wait, but a dear woman say, your mind run and yejuma, or can be a defamatory baby and answer on true story. I said Nipano, it's me see. But sir, they are not because come have a Nazia over here, a Prince Harry, on any Megan. I must you the son. I don't because the private email, yeah, the private emails, no, I'm not publish it in the private emails or the private letters. What am I say? Son, a big but a whole prince, issue. So there should be the law should take its course. Say, sir, a teaching by 4 now 5 be 2 more because of false information. And in Manema, about must any money a jay because obi ya obesro eh asem a because ko tree make ko shey and the crown as and the crack. What must say? Obe find out there say the crown and the crack. But say ka say
e bia me
mintungu mo
say law can library law say Ghana.
Criminal library law. It has been repelled, but in a say but still no. And no now more repelling means that journalists are free to give any information. Nemo, you can sue them. You can sue them. Yeah, and I make them.
So, please overcome the financial be trapped to Thomas.
And I make them. That's all you know. I know there's a company for, but say you restrict social media, and you can't. Ultimate.
Yeah, can you know? Yeah, how can you buy a queen to buy a coupa? And you're the America.
Say, and their culture, and they said they're I don't know.
And you be America, and you be America. And then a queen,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
The anti topic been number 5 about
media. Oh, well, I said media. What say Nanado asset Nanado there. The Penasem, the Unifree NDP, the Unifree Party, the party itself. I mean, fanatic, but Nanado, yes, because I'm really fan of him. But I did, yeah, me out of the 10, I me just so disappointed was the 110 ministers now for them. Apart from maybe Notre Dame, a French in the cathedral now Twitter, you know, he was very maybe amount for him for me, yeah. That's what I would say. I will not say because knowing who he is, you know, he's very concerned about Ghanaian people and African as a nation, or very very concerned. What I say, but I think he was ill advised because maybe in the Twitter and the crowd be one or Twitter ne obina na so nana say na esi o men Twitter na but boy so let's not could be omo discuss answer and then they call sorry what am I say because that time the crowd now Uganda was Zimbabwe was a country be na so hustle flood kuma man for na amount for can but not Western media crying can share but French Notre Dame the whole world was talking about it. Until now, no, me and said then another Twitter and he was totally wrong. I think he said he was ill informed because I know who he is. He's very concerned.
Now I'm
But
going
at
10
yeah,
ministers now.
oh yeah, man, no, me guy yeah was 110 ministers. No,
I didn't see that.
because having said that, doesn't mean say they are not doing well. Policy is not outlined. No, yeah, name no there's a huge portion of the 110 ministers now for me, be ineffective. Be I can mention some ministries for me. I think that they are doing well. The rail ministry, the education ministry, trade ministry, forest ministry. Ministries be you see say you can see some changes, new implementations be air cost on niama. What I say, but a lot of ministries be what do you know what I want to say? I don't know more. You don't see what they are doing. So we be out and they can just say now more. But when you cost what I say?
Communication,
Communication.
Yeah.
Obano, if I say. There were information in communication.
Four, yeah.
I think it's 3. I'm not really very sure.
By 110 out to bacon. A buyer, Medina baby, you may kind of say, Josh. But
a Dawson.
No, Dawson. Mean to make a sense here. And you say,
I didn't know to make a sense.
Simple like I said here, make the resource of the bar. For no. Because
opinion, I agree. Opinion, me too. Results in the bar, no better man judge.
Yeah. A man, and that's what my father lifted because sometimes what lift you need more hands to lift.
And I make I agree on your opinion.
Every one my right and I was about 1 month. But into Noticiano, the 4 years,
and so
compare. Say the 110 now or fine. And boy, and that's what.
And I just say the weight, there are other ministries how you can see some changes and programs and also they are performing. But maybe the results were positive, but is it really effective? What must I say? Productivity maybe because but is it really efficient? What I say in terms of they don't know how form or no. Because you are high in Pamienza, now maybe in SA Juma, a pretty na Minkwana, me peja edokwa. Ejumane ayo, na enso so me kwa na me ye. What must say? Ain't yeah. It's media, yeah. I wanna me must am be say.
You where that's a but also we and trade take for her na di na djuma di no ebesie. Ti me ma pam for me panelists. Mama last opportunity na so mo adofo bi ana bibia ombeka na di aso djuma di ni so a madaroma akwan eda ho ma mo pa. So na po we themselves start to chia nkrofo bi bet o bibia beka last
my can say oh dear your chairman what chairman you know bibia agena come say or kwa kwa bibia no nyame nyina nim kan mo no banda o sa fa no mra na aje o fa trade media and yeni agenda so ono so aja o kwa kusi o papa tin say Saturday by me boy.
Saturday.
Your bumper is nyame nyina nim kan na bibia nya bokoboko na ja onko kra ai yakra no mai na ja on mo ba na on fan makensa
yo that's a pa when apple that's it sugar na also be over can
well me akra my can is ya me chia etie for na for my idea so mo we ani business no me pan we so chia a lady na kwesi yo mo bia me chia
okay family baby a obi a sugar say o chia oni kwesi ti we na ye di dwumadi ebeba na wie ye wo ha ya tetefo edamase demase momre no mu bia na asa na ebekọ no mientie nwumi say enya sugar ayi onapo e wo ha die and then no say bon onapo ane because ono die ono na ma ha na sugar ma ha bio because ka nwum we die
Corridor, the Pensen Road.